Good morning, besties. Welcome to this beautiful, lovely Saturday morning. It is actually a very lovely day. When I got home last night, I was very tired. I just kind of wanted to go to sleep, but I got here and there was a bit of a mess, and I was like, I'll just deal with it tomorrow. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, if I deal with it tomorrow, I'm gonna start my day off already feeling as bad as I feel right now, because I just don't like messes. I don't like clutter. I like when things are put back in their space, they're organized, they're out of the way. And so I knew that that would already set me off in the morning. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, if I wait till tomorrow, I'm going to have to wake up. I'm gonna be in a bad mood because I'm gonna see the clutter. I'm gonna have to clean up the already existing mess. I'm gonna have to prepare my ingredients for the juice. Then I'm gonna have to make the juice, and I'm gonna have to clean up after I make the juice. And that's already gonna set me back by so much. And I was like, you know what? Let me just take care of this right now. I'm tired, but I can do it. I can do it and help set myself up for success, so that even though I'm ending the day tired today, tomorrow I'm gonna have a really great day. And so far, it's starting off great. Thank you, past me, honestly, for taking that time. So now we just have to focus on getting ourselves a good little workout to start the day, and we're gonna do just that. I'm going to prepare my little rice cake. I've been obsessed with this little snack. All I do is take a little rice cake thin, put some banana on here, and then we're gonna sprinkle some strawberries. Then we just take a little honey, and then this is something I saw on TikTok. Take this at your own risk. You sprinkle a little bit of sea salt on top of honey, and it's supposed to give you a really good pump. Cheers. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the two videos that I'm gonna follow today, because I did these yesterday and I got such a good burn, so I just had to share them, obviously. First one is by my girl Penny Bradshaw. Recently, I've just been loving her videos so much. So this one is a full body strong and lean cardio and weights workout. I love doing any sort of cardio weighted workouts because I feel like, one, it gives me a good calorie burn, and two, I get a good muscle burn too. I love doing those. And then the other one that I started doing actually this entire past week, and it also gives me a really good burn, is this 30 minutes Pilates bar hit. It is by Eleni Fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do those two right now. And for the bar one, honestly, I just don't use weights, or if I do weights, I do these little 3-pound weights, and I swear I still get such a good freaking burn. Even though you wouldn't think that you get a good burn from light weights, trust me, whenever you do any sort of repetitive motion, you start to feel it. Alright, so we had ourselves a great workout, took a shower, and now it is time for some delicious breakfast. First, I did make myself a little drink. Look at this very beautiful plummy, purpley red color. So the reason this one turned out this way is because I did beets mixed with my green juice essentials. So it has the celery, cucumber, green apple, ginger, and lemon. So the green mixed with like the reddish pink color of the beet made it turn purple. Cool. I love getting a new color. It's like a fun surprise. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, see, the beet doesn't really have any flavor, which is why I like beets, because they're so good for you, but they don't have flavor. It's like when you add spinach to any sort of smoothie, you can't taste the spinach. Same thing with the beets. So I'm thinking for breakfast, I kind of want a little El Changuito style toast, but I obviously don't want to go to Cafecito to get it. So I'm just gonna make it here at home, and then maybe do like a little protein shake on the side. So I'm gonna go ahead, work on this, and then we'll come back and make breakfast. breakfast is pretty much ready to go. I'm using this sugar here. It's by the brand Swerve. It says it's the ultimate sugar replacement. Just gonna sprinkle some on top because typically at El Cafecito, where I like to get this toast, they do a little glazed sugar on top. Obviously I can't glaze the sugar, but sprinkled a little bit to give it an extra little sweet flavor. Not the exact same, but still pretty good.
So what exactly did you tell him? As little as possible. Jenna's trying to frame us for Allison's murder, that Garrett's helping her, and that despite what the police believe, Ian's confession probably doesn't tell the whole story.
Okay, besties, we are going to get started on those side quests. First side quest is that I want to prepare a delicious lunch for my mom when she gets back from Mexico today. As you can see behind me, I have listed 3 of the meals that I would like to try to make this week. So this week we're gonna take a tour around the world, call me Mrs. Worldwide or whatever, but first meal, and the meal that I want to make today is chicken katsu curry, which I believe, and don't quote me if this is wrong, I believe it's a traditional Japanese meal. And then I also want to make caldo de carne con chile y papas, which is a traditional Mexican meal. And the last thing I want to do is chicken piccata, which is an Italian meal. Like I said, call me Mrs. Worldwide or whatever, but we're gonna go ahead and head out to Walmart right now so we can get some of the things that I need for the chicken katsu. By the way, I just realized that I totally started this video off by saying it was Saturday. It is most definitely not Saturday. It is Sunday. I think I was feeling very optimistic this morning, giving myself an extra weekend day, but no. It's Sunday. Anyways, yesterday on Saturday, I did absolutely nothing. I had my full physical and mental rest day. I was just lazy. Today, we're having ourselves a bit more of an active rest day where we started the day off with a little bit of a workout. I'm gonna make my family and myself a delicious lunch. I also wanna try to make some watermelon popsicles. So that's something we wanna get at Walmart, is like a popsicle tray of some sort, because the other day I made a very delicious watermelon drink. It was so freaking good and I wanna turn it into popsicles. Put some tahini on it, some chamoy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and listen to some Señora tunes. Like we have Selena, we have Pilar Montenegro, Edith Marquez, Ana Gabriel, Angela Aguilar, Grupo Límite. Girl, we're gonna listen to that. And also I'm going to open up for the vibes. Don't go too far though. Okay, good. Didn't need water getting in here. Also, I didn't mention, but it's very cloudy and slight rain. More so like a drizzle. Definitely not anything too serious. Alright, besties, we have made it to Walmart. We have a couple of things on the to-buy list. Just 3 little things, 3 simple things. I need to get curry cubes by the Golden brand, because apparently that's the best one to get. And I also need to get panko breadcrumbs, but I think it's so funny because my autocorrect, instead of putting panko, it put Pablo breadcrumbs. So we need to find Pablo breadcrumbs. Look. And I also need to get a popsicle tray because I want to try to make some watermelon popsicles. So let's, wait, I need to add one more thing. I also need to get mint. Oh, and limones. Oh my goodness. Anything else? No way, guys, my favorite plates to serve on are on clearance. I'm gonna take 4 of them because I already have 2, and since there's 6 of us, now there will be 1 for each. I also ended up getting this other bowl because it's a cute one where you can make little teriyaki style bowls in this. This is cute. Okay, now none of this was on my Walmart bingo card. Time to focus on what I actually came for, the popsicle trays. quick haul time of everything that I got. So I ended up having to go to another Walmart because the first Walmart didn't have everything I needed. So the first thing that I picked up is the panko Japanese style breadcrumbs for the chicken katsu curry. I don't know why, but I love the word katsu. It's just so fun. It reminds me of like katsu, which is how they say ketchup in Mexico. And I think it's such a fun word, katsu. I don't know why. Anyways, I also picked up this little lemon bottle because I think I'm gonna need it for another recipe. So I just grabbed it. I picked up more ginger because I always need ginger. Then I picked up this cute little bowl because it's a bit of a deeper bowl and it reminds me of the bowls that they have at the Asian restaurants where they do like the little teriyaki style bowls. So I wanted to pick this up for that. And then, as you guys saw, my favorite plates that I love serving on, they're just very aesthetic to use. So I picked up more of these because they were $1.50 on clearance. Then I grabbed mint for the watermelon popsicles I'm gonna make. I got the golden curry for the chicken katsu as well. And then I got this white cooking wine because I'm gonna need it for the chicken piccata. Not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get ID'd for this because it says wine, but I guess not. Walmart IDs for the most random things and I didn't get ID'd for this. I don't know. Anyways, and then I was trying to find a little popsicle tray like the usual ones that you see, like these. I could not find any, but I found this one. It's cute, a little penguin, but it only has 2, which I guess kind of works out because realistically, like my sisters are not really gonna have these. So that's what I got at the first Walmart. Then at the second Walmart, I picked up this bag of lemon because they did not have a bag of lemon at the other Walmart. I picked up carrots, which I need for my juices, also for the chicken katsu. I also picked up some bananas because I needed restock. I got some tahini for the watermelon popsicles. And lastly, I got some strawberries. Okay, that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get started on making the chicken katsu curry. I'm so excited. I saw videos of it. It looks so good. I cannot wait to make it. Okay, gonna go wash these hands, get in my superhero suit, and we'll get to cooking. Time to chop up the watermelon. So my mom's not home just yet, and I think the food will be served better if it's, you know, fresh off the stove. So instead, while I wait for her to get here, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my little watermelon popsicles. Also, since you guys saw, oh, this watermelon cut like butter. All right, well, what I was trying to say is, as you guys saw, I only found a little popsicle tray that makes 2 popsicles. So I'm just going to make 1 batch of juice and then a little extra so that way I can make the little popsicles on the side. Also gonna turn on some Pretty Little Liars in the background while I do this.
Sweet thinking and bolting. You said 1 1 something 5. 1 1 something 5. 1 1. Is that helping? Is it a code? Is it a date or part of a phone number?
Okay, so for this recipe, it's actually very simple and easy to make. All you're gonna do is add some mint leaves, and you can honestly add as much of it as you want. For me, I only add the little leaves. I don't do the stems. I don't know if you can eat the stems or not. They scare me, so that's why I don't do them. And then the next ingredient is lemon, or you could do lime, but we only ever really get lemon, so that's what I'm putting in. That's what I put in last time. It tasted good. And the last, most essential ingredient is watermelon, and you can add as much watermelon as you like, and just drop those in there. Also, my mom just got home, so I can get started on the chicken katsu curry soon. Oh, it would help if I plugged this in. Watermelon juice is ready to go. We're just gonna give it a little mix. The fun part about these popsicles is that there's no added sugar. It's just literally straight flavor from the watermelon, the mint, and the lemon. Ooh, that's spilling. All right, so we've got our 2 little penguins ready to go. They're so cute. We're just gonna close this. Let's go pop these in the freezer. I need somewhere where they're gonna lay flat, be unbothered. Okay, I think maybe right here. Oh, look, perfect. Right there. Next, we're just gonna fill up my juice cup. So I am going to start by preparing the curry part, since the fried chicken I think should be a lot easier. I also have the rice currently cooking, and it calls for whole carrots, but I'm just gonna do baby carrots. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop in the potatoes, carrots, then we've got the onions and chopped up garlic. Chicken time. All right, so while we have that going, I'm moving over here to start preparing the chicken. I have a timer going for 5 minutes because it says to let it sit for 5 minutes in the oil to just kind of let everything golden. So I'm working between the two stations, just kind of giving it a little mix and then going back. Now we're going to go ahead and grab the chicken breast, and we're gonna try to like thinly slice it. So it's a little frozen. That way I have a little bit more control with being able to slice them thinner. So that should be about the size. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down, and now I'm gonna add 3 cups of water. So we're gonna let that simmer for about 10 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and move over to the chicken. So time to pound it. Let's go ahead and check the vegetables, make sure that they're nice and soft, and they are. Okay, time to add the curry cubes. I don't know if I got a different one, but the ones I've been seeing online, they come out in little squares, and mine is like one solid block. So we're just gonna cut up 4 little squares. Now we're gonna go ahead and move over to actually making the chicken. So we're gonna do 2 eggs. So we have our little station set up. We've got the chicken. We've got the wet batter mix here. We're gonna lay out the panko breadcrumbs. And then I've got this little tray over here with some tin foil, so that way I can lay the chickens here and then transfer over to the oil, which I should actually get started on. So we're gonna go ahead and dip in here. So I've seen some where you do the powder afterwards, but I saw this one where you mix the powder in, and it just seemed like one less step. So I was like, yes. That sounds like a plan. Okay, so I heard you're not supposed to leave any like bald spots. So we're just gonna go ahead and cover it all the way up. Okay, and transfer. So I'm able to start smelling the oil. I saw this really cool trick where you could put the that's so cool. I didn't know this. So you can use a little chopstick and put it in the oil, and when it starts bubbling like that, you know it's good to go. So it says 4 minutes on one side and then flip over to the other side. So meanwhile, we'll just get started on preparing for the next batch. So it looks a little burnt. I don't know if maybe the oil was too high or if I left it too long. I don't know. It said 4 minutes on one side, 4 minutes on the other side, but I think the oil's too hot. But the inside of it is very, very nice. So we have all of the fried chicken right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take one to cut up. Okay, moment of truth. Chicken katsu bowl is done and ready. Almost forgot to take my picture for my cookbook. This looks very beautiful. This is the bowl. Lovely, stunning. Let's try this chicken. Just get a little bit of everything together.
Is it good?
My toxic Americanism wants to dip the chicken in ketchup.
Oh, because it's crispy?
You like it?
You wouldn't know if I didn't like it. The last time I didn't eat it. Yeah, the last time she didn't eat it.
What didn't she eat? What didn't you eat last time?
Curry.
Oh, when Christina made it?
Yeah.
Anyways. So I came to sit down to read, right? Okay, girl, you keep your spot. I'll be over here. I'm gonna start my timer. So I read for a little bit. I'm gonna take a nap because low-key I'm tired. After a good, delicious, heavy meal, some editing, straining my eyes. Okay, so just woke up from my nap. It was a good nap. You know, it was one of those naps that don't really help you feel much better when you wake up. So I think what will help with this is maybe a popsicle. Okay, let's check on my popsicles and see how they turned out. Look at the little penguins. Look at it, it's so cute. Let's go ahead and prepare this the way I wanted to prepare it. Why did I take out the bread? What am I looking for? The chamoy. So where in the heck is the chamoy? I am so silly. I was looking in the fridge and I kept looking. I was like, where's the chamoy? Where is it? I already took it out. Squeeze a little bit of limoncito on the back. This way, the tajin can stick to it. So we're just gonna... And then we're gonna take a little bit of chamoy. Ooh, I was trying to like do like a drizzle. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna end up, I guess, doing this. Oh my god, it looks like there's been a murder. Looked cuter in my head. I was thinking that the back was gonna be like full of tajin and stuff, but it's all good. Okay, let's try this. The tajin, man. It's sour. That's delicious. Paleta of the summer, dude. That's so good. I was gonna read while I ate this, but I feel like it just deserves to be eaten in silence so you can just really truly appreciate it. Okay, so for my last side quest of the day, I just want to do a quick little walk. Honestly, I haven't been walking in a good minute because it's been really hot, and it is still hot today, but because it's cloudy, I feel like the sun doesn't hit you as hard, even though it's supposed to be worse on like cloudy days because the sun is working extra hard to peek through the clouds, but at least you don't feel it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go do a quick little walk, run, and come back, have some dinner, end off the